Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 2, Chapter 17, The Possession Part 2. Dr. Robotnik found Longclaw, Maddie, and even Rachel since they went to Rachel's house to hide. With his drones, the three of them were forced to cooperate with him and they went back to Tam Izra's base.
It's a good thing you cooperated because Tam Izra has your daughter Jojo at her mercy.
Dr. Robotnik said with dark enthusiasm. This made Rachel gasp in horror.
She won't see the light of day if she lays a single hand on my little girl.
Calm down, Rachel. It's going to be okay. You're just gonna have to trust me.
Maddie said to soothe her sister right as they arrived at Tam Izra's base. Meanwhile, with Zim, he was gathering all his battle weapons in his pack.
Oh, Tam Izra, you will pay for putting another innocent person through this torture!
Zim said as he was doing this, he was so ready to avenge his girlfriend's death. Finally, he was ready and headed to Tam Izra's base. Marina's point of view.
10 minutes of driving later, we arrived at Tam Izra's base.
Look, we beat Sonic here!
Dib announced as he was already peeking through the window. Who do you see in there, Dib?
The only other one missing is Dr. Robotnik.
This made me worried as I realized something. Tom, where's Maddie, Shadow, and Longclaw? I asked Tom nervously. That's when Dib gasped, getting our attention. He was pulling us towards a bush within seconds. Then we saw Dr. Robotnik walk up to the base with his egg-shaped drones, surrounding Maddie, Longclaw, and Rachel. Once they were inside the base, I turned to Tom. Do you know where Shadow is right now? I asked hopefully.
He was fighting a now-possessed Sonic at the time I left to find you guys.
Tom replied as reassuringly as one could in this situation.
Tam Izra's point of view.
I looked out the window for only a moment and saw Dib's big head. Veronica and Jade, they're here. So sneak up on them and bring them here, I told Jade to Veronica seriously.
We're on it, Tam Izra.
Jade's point of view.
As we made our way to the front door, I hushed Veronica and grabbed the frying pan from the kitchen that happened to be on the way to the door. Then we used our stealth skills to sneak up on them. Then I knocked them out with the frying pan. With Veronica's help, we brought them before Tam Izra.
Shadow's point of view.
Possessed Sonic finally arrived at Tam Izra's base, so I carefully entered the base with him. Then I realized it was a trap. I saw all of our family, Marina and Dib, chained to the wall next to Jojo.
Well. Look who decided to join the party.
Tam Izra said playfully as I got into my fighting stance. You thick scum! Release them now! I demanded furiously.
Nice try, my pathetic brother. Now, I let you off easy last time. Now prepare to die!
A death dawning declared right before we heard someone barge into the room.
Zim rushed into the room and aimed his weapon at Tam Izra before anyone could do or say anything.
You'll pay for what you did to my beloved Sapphire at long last!
Nah, lay a hand on me and they'll die. It's a safety mechanism I put into Sonic's doppelganger's mind.
Tam Izra said viciously as she gestured to Sonic's loved ones.
Oh, I don't think so, Tam Izra. Zim, help Marina. I'll stall Sonic.
Shadow said seriously as he began to tackle Sonic to the ground. Shadow's point of view.
Once I had Sonic pinned to the ground, Zim aimed his weapon at the chains holding Marina to the wall. However, Sonic was still physically stronger than me while like this, so he threw me off with ease. Sonic, please don't do this. It's me, your brother. The same brother who helped you back at gun headquarters. Remember? I sat thinking if I talked to Sonic, I could get through to him enough to give Marina the chance to kiss him without getting hurt in the process.
Sonic's point of view.
The moment I heard Shadow's comforting voice, my eyes fluttered open slowly. Shadow? I asked as my vision cleared. I was still trapped by the vines. I then saw an eyeball-shaped screen in front of me. It was showing me what my doppelganger was seeing while in control of my body. I knew I had to fight the vines as I remembered what the doppelganger was planning to do first, and I refused to let that happen.
Oh no, you don't weak yourself! I am in control of our body!
You're the one to talk. This isn't our body. It's mine and mine alone.
Marina finally made it over to Sonic.
Hurry, guys. I may have given the doppelganger too much strength when I forced myself to set him free, and I can't hold it back for much longer.
Sonic screamed as his fur color kept swishing from the doppelganger's to Sonic's normal one.
Shadow, what do we do?
You have to get through to him. Love is his only hope, and that's you. It worked temporarily when you first kissed him.
Then Shadow went to distract Dr. Robotnik. Zim freed Longclaw, and she went to help Shadow. Then Zim freed the others. Zim left to fight Tam Misra. The others went to take care of Jade and Veronica. Marina's point of view.
I had a strong feeling I needed to tell him how I feel in full detail this time if I wanted to get through to the one I loved. So I nodded, took a deep breath, and walked over to Sonic. Sonic, I've loved you since the incident with Gun Headquarters. The moment you were taken away was the scariest moment in my life. I realized I don't know where I'd be without you. I never want to lose you like that again. Please, come back to me. I love you, I said as tears waterfalled down my face. I was deep down afraid that I had already lost him.
Marina,
Sonic said with tears in his eyes too. I could tell he was losing control again. So as quickly as I could, I kissed him with all the love in my heart. Once I ended the kiss, Sonic fell to his knees, holding his head in pain.
Sonic's point of view.
I felt my strength giving out when suddenly the vines disappeared. Yes, not to destroy you, doppelganger, I said as I marched towards the doppelganger in full rage, for he tried to hurt the ones I love, and that is unforgivable.
What? No! This can't be happening!
Then I spin dashed him like no tomorrow. That's when I opened my eyes to see my beloved Marina hugging me.
Oh, Sonic, thank goodness you're back.
Marina said tearfully as I hugged her back. Don't worry, Marina. Thanks to you, it's over, I said as we ended the hug, and I wiped her tears away.
Sonic, look! Your scars and symbols is gone. You really are cured.
Marina pointed out excitedly as I looked down and saw that she was right.
No, that's impossible.
Tam Misra screamed furiously as she looked and saw I was back to normal. Well, it's not over quite yet. Time for some payback, I said as I got into a fighting stance and activated my chaos energy.
Sonic then remembered about the blood contract.
Wait, where is that blood contract, Tam Misra?
It's right here.
Tam Misra said as she showed it to Sonic with a confident look on her face. Then Sonic used his chaos energy to destroy it. That made the symbol on Jade, Veronica, and Dr. Robotnik's palms disappear. Then Tom took the opportunity to handcuff the twisted teenagers.
You're going to jail for a long time.
Meanwhile, with Shadow and Longclaw, they had destroyed all the egg drones and had Dr. Robotnik in a corner.
It's over, Dr. Robotnik. No one messes with my little brother.
Wait, you and Sonic are brothers?
Well, adopted, but yes. You should never pick a fight with me, for I am the ultimate life form.
Shadow replied confidently and then proceeded to knock him out. Then they hurried over to the others. With her minions taken care of, it was time to bring down Tam Misra herself.